What's going on, everybody? I hope you're doing good. So today I'm gonna walk you through my bodybuilding chest and tricep workout, what I do, what I don't do to get better results. And right now, first, I gotta go take care of this on my head. Almost looks like an animal landed there and just slept there for the past 5 years. Right, so I'm just finished off doing my hair. It looks so much better right now than it did before. It looks like 3 times better. If you're curious about what I do for my hair, let me know and I'll do like a small segment in my next video. But let's get to it. Chest and shoulders, or chest and tricep today. Let's have a good fucking workout, high volume. Let's get to it and have some fun and improve ourselves. That's the whole point, right? You know, at the end of the day, even if I hit plateaus here and there, and sometimes they take a long while to get over, like especially weight plateaus or something like that for bench press, for example. It doesn't really matter to me. I mean, at the end of the day, as long as you try to get better here and there with something, it doesn't need to be like PRs all the time. It can be like improving your movement pattern. It can be how you eat. It can be just getting more education on your goals, like how to eat better. As simply as that sounds, that's important to know when you're bodybuilding and you're more serious about it. I'm not very serious about it. I just do this as a hobby, casually, for fun. But it's nice to know things. Okay, if you don't know, you just don't know how to do shit, you know? So it's important to learn and get better here and there. And that's enough about my rambling. Let's get to it. Let's go warm up and do some bench. Very first exercise I'm always doing in my chest sessions is bench press, because it's the most effective to grow a bigger, stronger chest. So let's get to it.
All right, everybody. I hope you're doing good. So let's warm up first, okay? Always make sure you have a good fucking warm up. At the end of the day, if your warm ups are sloppy and your reps look sloppy, how do you expect yourself to have good working sets? You have to have a good warm up, a good movement pattern when you warm up. So make sure you do that. Don't be lazy about it. Just do your warm ups and have good technique every single rep. And then your working sets are going to be so much easier. Over the years, that's what I did, and I'm keeping progressing, which is good, and hopefully I don't get injured. I've never had any serious injuries, so let's keep it going. Hopefully I can rep out 275 for sets of 8 to 10 soon, and then eventually maybe 315 for sets of 4 to 6. Right now my best reps with 315 pounds is 3 reps, I think. But I haven't trained for strength that much. I mainly focus on hypertrophy lately and try to always accumulate more and more volume throughout the week. And the way I keep track is really just keep it in my notepad and try to slowly but surely accumulate volume and progressively overload. That's my best simple technique that I use.
Well, I didn't get it today, but it's all good. I'm closer and closer every single session. And the weight's feeling very good too, like how it moves. My lockout with my elbow, like right here, is much better than it used to be. Before, I would always struggle like right here to lock it out. I would like grind and it would like stay a little bit to lock it out. But now my lockout is much better, much faster. So right there, that's progress. So always little things that improves is a good sign, you know. At the end of the day, I didn't get that for 8 reps. I wish I could have, but having a better lockout is a good improvement right there. And next time I can focus a little bit on the more consistent reps. I noticed towards my last 2 reps, they tend to be a little bit more wobbly. So I'm just gonna have to focus on really deep breathing through my stomach to have better stability. That's a really good trick. It's not really a trick, it's a must-do thing if you want to lift heavier weights consistently and have good stability and not be like, oh, like this. You know?
I'm curious to know, how many times a week do you train your chest, or how many times a week do you bench? I'm curious because I haven't benched twice in a week in a very long time, and I'm excited to see how my body will react. Hopefully I can adapt to that pretty fast and get stronger and bigger. We'll see though. I'm not too worried about it. I'm sure I'll adapt. But how about you? Are you training twice a week your chest, or only once, or maybe more? I don't know. And do you feel like you've had better results compared to before if you bumped up the frequency? I'm sure the answer for most people will be, yeah, you got better gains, because at the end of the day, it makes sense, right? More volume and better frequency or higher frequency equals better gains. But I'm curious to know.
What I'll do for this is going to be a bodybuilding technique. I'm going to go 3/4 up, but I'm not going to lock out my elbows. I'm only going to go 3/4 up. I'm going to stop right before my elbow locks out to keep tension on the chest. Very effective way to get the blood flow on your upper chest, and very, very effective way to burn those muscle fibers down. I like to keep this technique for the end of my workouts, because if you do this at the beginning, your chest is going to be super fucking pumped, and then it's going to be a little bit harder to actually do your pressing motions. I like to keep this at the end and just go 3/4 up. Like I said, don't lock out your elbows. 3/4 up, go back down. I pause for half a second, go back 3/4 up, pause for half a second. Do it for 10 to 12 reps. Let's get to it. Oh, man, that got my chest pumped the fuck up. Look at this. Oh, really good technique. Try it out. I wanted to train arms, but I did not want to train it at home, so I came to the park. So let's get to it. Let's find a little spot and train. That right there burns the fuck up. Really burns the inside of my arm right here. So, alright, so let's do something else. Go on the ground, literally do some skull crushers on the ground right here. Alright. Hopefully I don't lay off some bees, because I did see some bees here. Should have brought my yoga mat, but fuck it, I don't care. Let's get to it. Just lay on the ground. Alright, superset to close grip bench until failure. Alright, that's pretty much it for this video. I'm gonna keep going for 2 more sets. Same thing. And that's it. Hopefully you enjoyed this video. If you did, leave a like on it. Comment down below. I'll see you next YouTube video. Take it easy. Peace. Oh, man, it's so beautiful today. Holy shit. And there's almost nobody in the park. It's nice. It's calm.